So hi Sarov, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. So I think this is the first interview that you gave to the Sri Lankan media, right? You haven't come for
only
another
I
discussion?
came over the papers, news, articles, this kind of thing. This is the first
Video interview. This is for
so happy
Mr.
that it happens to be
This is for Mr. Gunarathna's show as well.
Yeah.
So he's also there.
Okay.
So we'll start with this. Let's start with your childhood. How was your childhood like? Your town, your family, your schools?
Important.
Yeah, I mean that's how all interviews start.
Let's talk about more about movies. I'm just nobody.
We'll start
knows.
with the childhood.
It's any normal childhood. To know nothing modest about it.
Yeah.
And we grew up in a town called Villupuram, and from there, our education till we call it +2. Then I came to Chennai for higher education. I did my BSc Botany, MA English Literature. Then I did my law.
That's in Tamil Nadu? No, you moved away from Tamil Nadu for
I moved
bachelor's.
away, for my bachelor's and the master's. And then I went to law school.
Okay. So you went to law school as well?
Yeah, I did. I did my law also. So after that, my fascination turns towards cinema. From there we took up and then
Okay. So when did you realize that you want to get into the cinema field?
when I started doing masters, I was thinking of many aspects of the career where we are going there, and my family wants me to be a lawyer.
Okay.
I was somehow
You were not stuck into the lawyer
no,
field.
I don't want to do that, but
You want to
because
get out of the box.
pressures,
Yeah.
so then I went and joined because of my father. Then that deep inside, because I used to write short stories, small poetries here and there, which got published.
You love poets.
Many aspects of the poetry. So from there, I just wanted to enter into movies.
Okay. Then let's get into how you got into Sri Lankan cinema. How did you move in from working in the Indian cinema field and then coming into the Sri Lankan industry?
We were, there is a big studio called Prasad Studio.
Yeah.
That's
in Mumbai.
No, both
in Chennai.
It's in 3 places: Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai.
Okay.
So it pertains to Chennai. There one nice friend and SADESH, the producer, was a very close friend of them.
Okay.
And SADESH wanted to make movie, and they were discussing about upcoming directors. That person recommended me to SADESH.
Probably by luck, no?
They have seen my
Your work is amazing anyways.
They have seen my work.
Yeah.
So because of that trust that I will do something better, she introduced me to SADESH.
Yeah.
So SADESH and we were discussing so many things.
Okay.
Then we started doing.
Wow.
That's how we entered.
So let's talk about Pravegaya. Pravegaya was the first single movie that you did, right?
Yes.
So that's how you entered Sri Lankan cinema.
Correct.
So prior to that, have you watched any Sri Lankan single films, old films, new films?
I watched more than 20 movies.
Okay.
Among which different various Kushapapa I watched. And one short I watched.
Okay.
And that is Angelika.
Yeah.
I watched. Then I watched Machan. After watching Machan, I stopped watching.
Okay. So you watched various films from various directors.
Different genre. I tried many genres. So
let's say in Pravegaya, you showcased your own creative identity by making different shots, by making different cuts. So how did your own creativity come into field? Did you talk with the director of the movie Palladavan?
Yeah, no, we just, SADESH told me this is what we are going to make, because related to that kind of movie, I have written a story.
Okay.
For another new movie, it is a totally different genre, but same sequences, same things will be there. So, first it's my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I generally know that's
What to do.
Yeah.
So,
So I
think
just
you-
plunged into it, and then I started doing it.
So even on set, you must be making changes and thinking on your mind, okay, how can we make
definitely.
it
It always
creative?
happens to a director.
Yeah,
We are
that's
not
true.
doing something like
By book.
do this. That there is a dog going behind. So let us make a dog go. This, it's not. We are not doing that.
Yeah.
Because the most of the now artists are very creative, and Gunarathna, Jackson Anthony.
Yes.
So those kind of legends were there. I cannot fake things.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to go talk to them. I have to extract work from them, expressions from them. So it's not easy. Like you cannot go by book.
You definitely
You go random and attack them with your knowledge, so that they
can get the best out of them as well.
That's right.
So in Sri Lanka, Pravegaya is known as a remake of Palladavan, right? So did you make some changes to the original movie? Did you make some changes to the scenes? How did that work out with Pravegaya?
No, some things we cannot change. We should not change, because it has already been proven and it has given a beautiful emotion.
Yeah.
But what we can do is, depends on the location, depends on the artist performance, depends on thinking of that dialogues, nativity. So we will change the shots, entire thing. It's rewritten kind of. It's remade.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Not recopied.
Yeah.
It's not
No copies.
It's not a carbon
It's
copy.
remakes.
It's remade by the artist, by the technicians, by the cameraman, and by the director as well as the writer of the movie. So
Yeah.
everything is it's calculated, and what suits for a Sri Lankan audience.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
because
what
I think we need to emphasize on the remaking more than the copying.
Yeah.
Because as soon as a film comes out, they think,
exactly.
okay, it's a copy. Oh no,
It's
this
not
is
a
a copy.
copy. It's not a
It's not. It has different scenes. It's a remake. It's totally a different kind of creativity.
It's a
that
different
comes.
person is enacting it.
Yeah.
See, for example, HEMAL is doing a show. He is totally different from what Dhanush.
Yeah.
If you see comparatively, there is elevation of expression and other things, especially the Bandu character, Jackson, Gunarathna. It's a small smile after reading that column in the paper. He just smile looking at his son. That small expressions is very precious.
Powerful.
It's not. It can never be copied.
That's true. So we were talking about HEMAL. How did you bring out HEMAL through those scenes? Because even HEMAL, when he was coming into Pravegaya, he was an upcoming actor, right? He was not much known as to what he is now. Did you by any chance think that he will become the famous person he is now? Because he's known all around Sri Lanka and even around the world
I'm
as
not
well.
sure about that, but I'm sure one thing, that HEMAL is a very dedicated, hard-working, very sincere person. So that because of that sincerity, that hard work he put into this, and the dedication he shows towards his character, and the planning of his movement, body language, everything, definitely I thought he will be somewhere. He will be somewhere in the future. If I'm not mistaken, I think he will be the future of Sri Lankan cinema.
Sri Lankan cinema.
That's what I had in my mind.
Yeah. So now, yes, when you were making the movie Pravegaya, there were different characters, like Sri Lankan characters that came into mind, right? So let's say now, when you are thinking of a sequence, let's say, okay, this scene has to go in this way.
Okay.
You obviously keep the characters in mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you were keeping the characters in mind and you were changing sequences and all, right? So how did that thought process come? Okay, now for Mr. Jackson, you need these kind of scenes. This is how it needs to be directed, and this is how it needs to be changed. But for HEMAL, it's a different thing. You cannot do the same thing. So how was that thought process?
There is always a bridge between an actor and the director, right? So when the dialogue paper, the scene goes to an actor, he perceives something inside his mind.
Yeah.
He will enact himself, and he will come to set with his own imagination. And a director will have a holistic view of that particular scene. He needs that particular expression from the artist.
Yeah.
Sometimes the artist outruns the director. Sometimes the director has to go and tell them, sir, I want this kind of an expression, this kind of an.
Sometimes the artist comes up with his own.
Definitely, they will come up. Because then only they are actors. They will come up with various, can I do like this? Can I do this way? Yeah, try. So this is how we improved, we improvised. And as you said, that great actor, I miss him so much.
Yeah.
He is the one who made Pravegaya possible.
Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, because he was a legendary actor and I'm the newcomer
How
to Sri Lanka.
How was your experience with him working?
He's a master. He's a legend by himself. He's a writer, director, actor, singer, whatnot he does. No, he is such a legendary person.
Yeah.
And I'm a upcoming newcomer from guy who can't even utter a single word from Sinhala. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. But that time he is the one person who stood behind me because he saw something in me. He stood behind me. Nobody talks. Whatever you say, you how many takes you want, you take, sir. That support he gave me. Because of that support, I could complete Pravegaya. Otherwise, it would have been difficult.
I think it's a everyone misses him a lot.
Yeah. I miss him so much.
So there's something like this in Indian cinema. It's kind of unusual to see like a senior artist acting with an upcoming artist in a mega movie. Like let's take one of the top hits. No, it's not a top hit, but it's like a mega movie. We wouldn't see a very senior actor with a small upcoming actor in the same frame, in the same sequence, right? But then in the case of Pravegaya, HEMAL was an upcoming actor. He had acted in a couple of movies, but he was still upcoming and he was making a name for himself.
Yeah.
And he was in the same screen as the great actor, Mr. Jackson. How was that experience like? Yeah, Manoya, yeah.
No, HEMAL was so humble in front of them. He wanted to learn every day.
Yeah.
He wanted to improve himself, and he wanted to make a mark in this film industry. So his thought is 24/7 is on that pinpoint precision. So that for him it is very easy. For him it is very easy to, because he is so perfect and nobody can point a mistake. I never took a retake because of HEMAL. Always first take. Sometimes if I want something extra or somebody else does a mistake, then we have gone for 2 takes.
I think he was born with that talent.
Yes. No. I won't say he's born with the talent. He made himself. He worked so hard to make it so perfect and convincing.
So now, when we come into your latest movie, Sihinayaki Aadare, so taking inspiration from Raja Rani, how was it when you made the remake Sihinayaki Aadare? Because that is also like, we have to emphasize on it that it's not a copy, it is also a remake. So how was that remake
process? It's not only a remake. We have to, adjust so many things. The entire narration has shifted. If you compare Raja Rani, there is all, the marriage scene was not. There are so many things we have removed and we have
added.
We have taken so many liberty because of Pooja couldn't participate in the later part. So we miss those scenes and we have to recreate another scenes. In compromising with that scene, and it has to look better than the previous one, so we have to
came up with
different things, and
that's how
you guys liked it.
Yeah, definitely. So when we come into the challenges that are faced, now you mentioned one because in the latter part, Pooja was not able to come for shooting, right?
Correct.
What kind of other challenges did you come up when making the movie?
No, it's just one part. No, that. It has been under production for many years. That's only because every time artist comes, they have to be in that character for a particular period of time.
Yeah.
Then they will go again. The problem is in this particular piece, particular movie, they have to be, what we did last time, how we were looking, these kind of, then I have to go tell them. That's a small problem, but that's a usual problem.
And we don't see it at all in the film.
No,
we cannot see it.
You won't see.
I think even with the time duration, even if we tell it to the audience out there, if we tell it to someone only, they will realize, oh, did it take so much time? Was it made back? But when a person comes and watches the movie, it's hard to find out.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let's go back to your cinema making in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
So have you made a film in Tamil Nadu?
Yeah, I made a children film. That is for 2D. The producer is the actor Surya is the producer. Actors Surya and Jyotika was the producers of that.
Okay.
It's called Oh My Dog.
Okay.
It's a relationship between a 5-year-old boy and a husky breed.
That's an interesting story. So it's streaming now?
Yeah, it's streaming in Amazon Prime.
Oh, so I think the audience can check it out.
Yeah, please check it out. And those who loves dog and those who don't like dog also, please watch it. And because it's a children film, nice children film.
So, I mean, when you go back a little bit back in time in the Sri Lankan cinema, there were Indian directors who came down to Sri Lankan cinema and directed movies. Do you know about them, or have you checked out any of their films or?
Before coming here, that I did some study.
Yeah.
And I went through the history, and before that also, when I was there in Chennai, we know that there is a collab happened between the Tamil directors and Sinhala, and then even actor Sivaji Ganeshan had flew over here, made some beautiful movies. And the great actors were there, great directors were there. Yeah. You don't find differentiation till 1970. Both Sinhala and Tamil films are equally growing.
Yeah.
Equally growing. But after so many other reasons, the market, so many shares, and maybe because of other
reasons,
local politics,
it
has been deteriorated for many reasons. I think it is because maybe civil war or something like that. Because of that, this movie industry didn't grow as it is expected. But now this is the time, it will, it will flourish. I
mean, with
hope
movies such as this, obviously, even I have a hope
Thank you for that.
So, what do you think about the actors in Sri Lankan cinema?
They are the gem. See, some people, 3-4 people, I think, Mahendra Pereira, and of course my HEMAL, and then Jackson Anthony, then Gunarathna Maya. These are the people. They are really gem of because I worked with them, I can comment on them. Other people, because I don't know, I have seen their movies only. So because I work with these people, they are equally talented to Hollywood actors. Especially Mahendra, such a genius. You can transform him in a second in a different characters. He's such a versatile. He's an amazingly versatile actor. So I feel the talent wise, our actors are really potential.
That's good. I mean, I think we need to bring out the best of them through the
that
films
depends.
as well.
That depends on bringing out best in everybody. It depends on the budget, depends on the story, depends on the propaganda what we are making through it. There's so many reasons behind that.
Yeah.
But as a director, as an experience working with them, they are as equal as anybody around the world.
So, how was your experience with POOJA? Because I think this is her last film, and this is what she ended. She stopped her career with in the film industry.
I know her. She worked in Tamil industry.
Yeah.
I know her previously. So she's a master in her crafts. She's a magician. She will be so bubbly. She will be so happy-go-lucky girl outside the frame. The moment she enters into the frame, she totally transforms into somebody. She's like a she's a Rakshashi. Do you have the word in the Sinhala Rakshashi means? She's like
Mayakari.
She's a very big
correct.
good actor.
So now you are familiar with the Sri Lankan cinema, right?
Yeah.
The Sri Lankan industry. Do you have any idea of coming up with your own script or story and directing a movie?
Definitely. That's, so actors like HEMAL and MAHENDRA. I have so many stories to tell, so soon you can expect.
I think we can expect some upcoming films from you as well.
Yeah. So we are
you're on the plans.
Under process.
Okay. So with producers such as SADESH, you made 2 movies with him, if I'm correct.
Correct.
Yeah. So is there any chance of us collaborating with Indian cinema, like a Sri Lankan and Indian cinema collaboration that could come up?
Definitely. He always, Sadesh is a person, he wanted to excel. He loves so much Sri Lankan cinema, and
his passion
is, he don't worry about the profits, loss. He doesn't care about it, actually.
Yeah.
He didn't. I want cinema, Sri Lankan cinema, to be the best creative platform for people should outside Sri Lanka. They should feel, these kind of movies made in Sri Lanka. Oh, right. That kind of a name I wanted to bring to Sri Lankan cinema. That is what his motto. When he first saw me, Sarov, I wanted to make difference in Sri Lankan cinema.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Whatever be the budget, whatever these things, I don't mind. Even if it is, let us try something new. Are you game for it? That is the first question. I fell in love with that person. He's such a, usually businessmen will think about the profit. Sadesh is one person. He always thinks my product is standalone among the others. That is what he wanted to genuinely make good commercial films.
I think that can be seen throughout his films.
Yes. That is his motto, actually. Even, his first film was a big loss. Everybody frightened him.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't waste your money. Man, he was so cool about it. One day, this will happen, and I will make Sri Lankan cinema a proud cinema.
That is showcased.
Because, I don't know whether it's true or not, even Sinhalese people won't watch Sinhala movie.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Even they don't go with a proud, unless and until it is a big hit, they'll go see it once. But he said, I want see that Sinhala people watch Sinhala cinema whenever my movie comes. That is his motto. So he's such a dedicated producer, broad-minded producer, actually.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Who doesn't care about the profits of the movie, the calculus of the movie making. He just want to make good movies.
That's true. I mean, it's great for us as well that we have a producer.
Commercially
like
competent movie compared to Indian cinema, Hollywood cinema, Bollywood cinema. Whatever story he wants to tell, he don't mind spending nice money, nice... all he wants is a good quality product. That's his motto.
Yeah.
So the collab is always a possibility.
We'll hope for that in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. You obviously came with Pravegaya to the Sri Lankan cinema and you made a film here. Was there any response that was given when you went back home, went back to India, saying that, you did a film in Sri Lanka? How was it?
After, maybe because I got actor Surya's attention only after seeing the Pravegaya.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's the reason. So there is definitely an attention there.
That's great to know.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarov.
Thank you so much.
It was great
nice
having you here today.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll meet soon.
Sure.
We'll hopefully be able to see your upcoming films very soon.
Definitely. I hope so. Fingers crossed.
I would wish you the best then, moving forward.
Thank you.
We'll catch up soon.
Yeah. To the viewers of Faranda Gunarathna channels, I really appreciate your time and patience. Watch this video and please subscribe and promote this channel. Thank you.